If you've ever played in a band, been a musician, a singer-songwriter, or created any sort of music, there's a good chance that at some stage you've wanted to release an album, or at least a single or an EP. Well, I have too, and I've never actually released an entire album, but that is all about to change. In the next 8 days, I am going to be putting the finishing touches on my very first album, and I'm going to be documenting the process right here on Studio Live today. So hang around and I'll tell you a little bit more about the process that I'll be going through here. Hi, my name is Pete and this is Studio Live today, where I help you create, record and release your best music. And what I'm going to be doing in this series is releasing what I hope is my best music by releasing an album. And that's coming out on the 1st of August 2018, which is in just 8 days time. If you're watching this live, it's just 8 days away. So what I'm going to be doing is over the next 8 days is I'll be creating and sharing a series of videos. I've done this before with an individual song and recording an EP, but this is the first time that I'm doing it for an album. Now, I'm not going to be recording every song in the album, so this isn't going to be a recording tutorial. I have a heap of those which I will link in the description that you can check out, and we'll be talking about and referring back to as we go along, because this album is actually going to be comprised of a lot of the songs that I've been writing, recording, and sometimes releasing. Some of these are unreleased songs that haven't actually been released yet because I've been holding on to them for the album. So I've got 12 songs in total, possibly 13, maybe 11. We're going to be working through that. So what I'll be doing is I will be going back to these tracks. I'm not going to re-record or redo a whole lot, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the mix and then make any mixing tweaks and adjustments that need to happen, because a lot of folks have been asking me for more mixing advice. So we'll be looking at the mixing process. We'll be then bringing all those tracks together and mastering them as one album. So mastering an album, we'll be looking at the process to master, and I haven't quite decided if I'll be doing that in iOS or in Reaper on my PC. Probably in Reaper, but if anyone has any ideas or suggestions that they would like to throw out there, please feel free to do so. We'll be mastering it, and mastering is not only, well, it is just about the mastering of the songs, making them sound better, but also, it's about what order the tracks go in and how we bring that together collectively as one entire album. So we'll be working through that, and then we'll be releasing. So as you know, or you may know if you've watched the channel before, I use DistroKid to release. So we'll be uploading the album, we'll be designing the album artwork, we'll be getting all the lyrics and all that metadata sorted, and then getting it all there ready to go, so that on the 1st of August, it will be available for streaming on your Spotify's, your Apple Music's, your Google Plays, and even for purchase on iTunes, if anyone would like to pick up a copy. So that is what we'll be doing as we go along. What I'll be doing is going through each song, and I'll actually be releasing some videos that I've put together before and released on some other platforms, just so that you get a bit of a sneak peek into some of the tracks that will be on the album. So if you see some music videos and some other lyric videos and things popping up on the channel, I wanted to put this video out first to explain why those are starting to pop up, because I wanted to make sure that everything related to this process is all in the one place that you can check out. So I'll be putting one of my tracks on very soon, which is a song called Anxiety, which I wrote and recorded on 4 tracks here in GarageBand iOS, which I use a lot on the iPad. So that there's a whole process that I went through for that, and documented all of that here on the channel in another video series, which I will also link to you up above and down below. You can check that one out as well. But I just wanted to put this out there to let you know what will be happening and why there'll be a big focus in the next 8 days on the channel all around the mixing and mastering and releasing of this album. So as we go along, as always, if all of you amazing people have any comments and questions and suggestions for me for things that I should be doing, that I could be doing, ideas, whatever it is, just throw it out there. You've got time. You can start throwing them at me now, and then as I start releasing the videos where I go through the process, then jump in and let me know, because throughout the process of recording these songs, some of the best ideas and suggestions I've had have come from right here on the channel. So please continue to do that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I don't ask for this very often because I feel a bit weird about it, to be honest, but if you hit the subscribe button and if you press the bell thingy, all of those good YouTube things, if you watch YouTube, you know YouTubers tell you to do this stuff. So if you do want to keep in touch with what's going on, you can do that. And I hope you enjoy the journey because it's a little bit exciting, but with anything like this, it's a bit outside of my comfort zone. It's something I've never done before, and I hope that it gives you the inspiration and motivation to get out there and keep creating, keep recording, and keep releasing your best music. I'll see you on the series here. Thanks again for watching. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. I always love people who stick around to the end. There's 2 links to some of my other songwriting series that you can check out down below to get warmed up. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking up in the top right corner on the icon, or you can head over to studiolivetoday.com for more audio goodness.